Are you a center in basketball? If you are, this video is for you. Now, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training. Today I'm going to talk to you about some of the things that you can do if you're a center and you want to improve and become an even better center in basketball. So number one, if you're stuck at home right now and you have a net, you can 100% practice your post moves. That's very simple. And if you are not at home and you've got a basketball net, let's say a basketball court, 100% practice your post moves. But if you don't have a net, you can still practice your post moves without having to have a net. You can just go and practice different post moves without having a net. You don't have to have a net to practice your post moves. But the next skill, you should probably have a net, and that is shooting. Now, back when I was growing up to be a center, I was a center all the way up until halfway through high school because I was 6 feet tall in grade 6, 6'2" in grade 8. I was massive, but I never grew past 6'2". I'm still 6'2" myself. But if you want to improve to be a better center, especially in today's age, you need to really know how to shoot a basketball. That is almost paramount. Back when I was growing up to be a center really never shot outside of the free throw line unless your name was Dirk Nowitzki. And even then, he was a power forward. So being able to shoot is very important. Shoot free throw shots. Start really close. Practice your form. Try to get those swishes. Those are all extremely, extremely important for you to become a better center. Think about this. More and more teams are running a 5-out offense, which means you're going to be stuck out in the three-point line. What is the one skill that you need out there? To shoot the ball. Because there's nothing worse than being a center, being out in the three-point line, getting that ball, and being wide open to take that shot, but because your defender's sagging so far down that he doesn't believe that you're going to make that shot. He's more worried about you driving the ball. And because he's sagging so far down towards the net, you don't really have too many players to pass to because he's cutting off any kind of cut lanes or driving lanes for other players to be cutting through. So by having a really good shot, you're going to really be able to keep those players honest to you and pull them away from the net, which will now allow you to do one of two things. If you're totally covered, it's going to allow you, if you're quicker, to really start driving on a player, and it's also going to allow you to really start passing that ball to other players because they'll be cutting and you're spreading out the floor, you're spreading out the defense. So that's why being able to shoot the basketball is very important, especially if you're a center. Now, talking about being able to drive towards the rim, you're going to need to have dribbling skills. You can't be a center anymore and start dribbling like if you're a sixth grader. You can't. Even Shaq was able to dribble at a very high level because we've seen highlights of him going full court, driving on a player and going in for a layup or a dunk. He didn't do it often, but he was able to. So if you're stuck, you get a defensive rebound, you got no outlet players, but you're wide open to go down court, you need to take advantage of that. And if you've got the ball handling skills to get the ball out in the wing, out in the perimeter, and drive on that player, ball handling skills are going to help you. Some of the drills you can do really quickly, some old school drills. I posted this video about this a few days ago, but have your feet shoulder width apart and just go through figure 8 drill. A very simple drill that helps you learn how to control the ball. And there's many other drills that you can do. Check those out on my channel. I'll make sure to try and link them below. And then also another very important skill for you to have is the ability to jump higher. Jumping higher is very beneficial if you are a center because you need to get those defensive and offensive rebounds. You need to be able to block those shots. That's all very important. Of course, it looks great to dunk too. So, simple exercises you can do is a squat. Keep your knees behind your toes. Keep your head in line with your knees, in line with your toes. Back up. Squat jumps. Those are two simple exercises. Lunges or lunge jumps, very beneficial. Those are just 4 exercises that you can quite literally do every other day, and you're going to be able to jump higher. You can do forward squat jumps. Get down into a squat, use your arms, and jump forward. Do that the length of your driveway. These are all going to help you jump higher. Just make sure not to do them every single day because your muscles need time to heal. I've mentioned this before, but basically when you work out, your muscles tear, and when they recover stronger. That's why you get stronger. So if you don't give time for it to recover, you're just going to keep on pulling them, and you're going to not really have them fix themselves the right way, and you're not going to get any stronger. You might get bigger, but you're not going to get any stronger. Now, a big thing when it comes to being a center and a strong center, being able to get rebounds, fight through that contact to get that layup or that dunk, is your shoulder strength. That's these guys. This whole part of your body helps you become stronger and finish with contact. Of course, you're going to need core strength to be able to change directions, but shoulder strength, going through a player and up into his arms, that's a very great skill to have. A player like Shaq, a player like Dwight Howard, they have big shoulders because they want to destroy players in the low post. And you can still shoot a ball really good if you have big shoulders. So don't let that be an excuse not to have bigger, stronger shoulders to destroy players in the low post, because you still can shoot the ball. So how do you get stronger, bigger shoulders? Have 2 dumbbells. You can use one of those elastic bands too. Lift up to your shoulders and back down towards your sides, up to your shoulders out in front and back down. Very simple exercises that will help you become a stronger, better player in the low post. I hope that these exercises, drills, and strategies help you become a better center in basketball. If they do, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.